Good afternoon, my friends. So today I am entering Madania in order to film a good video. I mean, what I consider will be a good route. So I will be driving from Madania to Hussein Dey, that I haven't visited in a long time, and then back to Madania. It's going to be a round trip video. I'm going to circle the roundabout here, and I'm at the Ilfida square. You can see the garden over there and that replica of the Martyrs Memorial. And the reason why there is a replica of the Martyrs Memorial here is that the Martyrs Memorial is located here in the territory of this municipality. And now I'm driving off to the second roundabout, main roundabout of Madania. There is a good cafe here. I sometimes eat my breakfast here. Okay, so this is the second roundabout, and now off we go to Hussein Dey. This is the bus stop, the bus station of Madania. This is where buses, public buses, set off to go to central Algiers, to Champ de Manœuvre, Mayday Square, Place du 1er Mai. And there are also lots of cabs that service this area. So this area is more or less well serviced by public transport. I worked here in the early 2000s, by the way, in 2002. In late 2002 and early 2003, I worked here at a store, a music store. And I had no problem as far as transport was concerned. I would ride the bus from here to my neighborhood, the public bus. And I remember that during that time, Etusa, the public transport company, bus transport company, had problems. So if you want to, now we are headed towards the Martyrs Memorial. Just look at how beautiful all these trees are on a sunny day, and this is a beautiful sunny day in January 2022. There is a sandwich shop here. They serve Algerian tacos. We call them tacos. Tacos, just one. Tacos is for one, okay? Le tacos. That's what we call them, and they are different from Mexican tacos. So this is the majestic memorial known as the Martyrs Memorial, built in 1982 in order to honor the memories of the 1.5 million Algerians who fell for Algeria's independence. I'm going to interrupt filming for a while here. Okay guys, so I've just driven underneath the Asplenade of the Martyrs Memorial. It's in fact a complex with 2 museums, a mall, and many other things. There is a cemetery there, over there, on the top of that hill on the right. It's the Madania cemetery. It's not accessible from here. You need to turn around the block in order to enter, to access it. And that building with a dome on the left is part of the Algerian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Such a beautiful and iconic building. It's in fact a kind of, symbol of our local architecture. I like this style. And that building on the right, the apartment building, is part of the Lisanasser apartment complex. I repeat pretty much the same things when I drive on the same roads, because people who are new to our channel are going to hear all they need to know about this. I could of course drive to to Hussein Dey via Cuba. If you want to go to Pinacnon, you take the right. So I could drive to Cuba via our destination Hussein Dey via Cuba, which is right in front of us. It's over there. But today I'm choosing another route in order to show you how practical this route could be too. There is usually traffic at the entrance of Cuba over there, and now I am going to drive onto the Lisa-Nasser motorway. They call it the Lisa-Nasser penetrating motorway, which links it is one of the motorways, or sections of the motorway that link the northern seashore motorway to the southern bypass motorway. Okay, Algiers has 3 main bypass motorways to avoid entering into, inside the city center, and one of them is the northern bypass motorway, and the second one is the second bypass motorway, which is also known as the Binakunur motorway. And this is one of the roads that link between the two motorways. It's called La Pénétrante de Lisa-Nasser. If you want to go to Cuba, you can take the right. If you want to get into Hussein Dey, okay, I could enter Hussein Dey through this road here on the right. There is a sign, but today I will choose to enter it through another street. Abdul Rahim Street, the street on which the Aisha High School is located. If you want to go to Al Harash and the Algiers Grand Mosque, you can drive straight on. That road is going to lead you to the northern bypass motorway, La Roca du Nord. The road is broken here. And it gets bumpy over there. It's very rough here. They undertook some public works, but they didn't fix the road properly. There used to be a wood company here, a company that manufactured wooden houses. It's called PhD. I'm not sure whether it still exists elsewhere, whether the company still operates elsewhere, but they had one of their companies here, one of their major companies. It's a state-owned company, and I think that this is part of the Abdul Rahim Street. It's a wide street. It's also mainly residential, with some companies. On my right, there is a part of Hussein Dey known as La Résidence, and there are 2 hotels there, beautiful hotels, recently built in the last 10 years. Okay, and there is a factory on my right, and then right after that factory there is all this area used to be an industrial zone in the past, up until the early 2000s. And this is the Aisha High School, Lycée Aisha, named after Aisha, one of the wives of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the Prophet of Islam. And this is on my right you can see the post office, the main post office of Hussein Dey. I use this square here, the Hussein Dey Square. Oh, and the Bulkin High School, ex-high school, is on the left. It used to be one of the residences of Dey Hussein. So Dey Hussein, or Hussein Dey, is the last Turkish Dey, or governor, who governed Algeria. And you can see a picture of him over there on that wall over there. There is a picture of him. And then he abdicated and surrendered to the French troops in 1830, on July the 5th, 1830. Then after 132 years of occupation and war with the French, Algeria managed to achieve its independence. on July the 5th, 1962. And if you are old on my channel, then you must remember that I used to. You certainly remember that I used to start many of my videos here from this street. And this is the Amirosh apartment complex. There is a beautiful mosque on the left. I'm going to circle this roundabout just in order to show you around a little bit here. Masjid Ibad al-Rahman. So this is the mosque of the servants of the merciful, and the bookstore is open. It's on the right, mega bookstore. It's a huge bookstore, and I'm glad to see that it's open on Friday, because Friday is the weekend day here in Algeria, and most stores, as you can see, are closed, including those restaurants and pastry shops. But the mini mart is open, that cafe is open. It's great. And now we are going to take this turn in order to drive back. I could have taken that main street on which I was in order to drive back to Madania, but I prefer to show you this route here. It's practical when there is traffic around. And this street is going to lead us to Mahmoud Boujatit Street, which lies at the end of this road here, the end of this street. This road is very practical. Hussein Dey is on our right, Kuba is on the left. This area is known as l'Oasis, the Oasis. This is the upscale part of Hussein Dey. Upscale, uptown part of Hussein Dey. La Résidence is on the right. I can see one of those hotels. I think that it's the New Day Hotel. New Day, named after Hussein Dey. Dey, D-E-Y. And Dey is a title. It's like a prince, or I don't know, like a lord, or all those titles, fancy titles that leaders give themselves. And the Ottoman Empire was ruled by a sultan, so Algeria was ruled by the Ottomans, or the Turks, between 1518 and 1830. And the Turks abandoned Algeria in 1830 when the French started their occupation. Okay, so this beautiful building, glass building on the right, remains unoperated. It hasn't been. They haven't started operating it. I was told that it was built by a newspaper, a daily newspaper, Al Watan, and then due to some legal problems, it remains closed. The Algerian Ministry of National Education is on the right, and now we're going to take this road here, the Benaknoun. We are in fact we are driving back onto the Lizanaser road, which leads to the Benaknoun motorway. Lizanaser penetrating road. Okay, so let's go. There is a mental hospital here, the Drid Hussein Mental Hospital, psychiatric hospital. I've got to run in the right lane, maximum speed 60 kilometers per hour, speed limit. Everything on my left is part of Cuba. You can see the lush vegetation. One of the entrances to the hospital is on the right, psychiatric hospital. I think that is the main psychiatric hospital here in Algiers. And one of the major psychiatric hospitals in Algeria is the Fano hospital in Blida, named after Franz Fano, who was a writer who supported, born in Martinique, the French island of Martinique, and one of the supporters of Algeria's independence, one of the brave people who supported Algeria's independence, one of the brave people on the French side. He advocated Algeria's independence. The Ministry of Culture is on the right, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs is on the right, Les Anasser is on the left, Les Anasser apartment complex. And I like this underpass because it links two important parts of Algiers, Cuba and El Madania. Be careful here because there is oncoming traffic on the right. Traffic joining this road, this bridge. Need to slow down a little bit. So now if you want to go back to the Martyrs Memorial, you need to drive straight on. But I'm I'm turning around here in order to enter. There is usually traffic over there, so I need to turn around here in order to enter or re-enter El Madania, formerly known as Salomé, via a very practical road that leads straight, that links El Madania to Le Ravin de la Femme Sauvage, the Wild Woman's Ravine. Beautiful tree at that curb. There are two others here. Fir trees. Coniferous trees, beautiful coniferous trees. All coniferous trees are beautiful. Okay, so the roundabout is empty, therefore I'm going to afford or allow myself to circle it just in order to show you around. I have the right of way. Don't be so rude. Okay. Some cab drivers are rude. Lord, how rude they are. They give themselves the right to the right of way. They treat themselves to the right of way anywhere. There is a beautiful park here, the Henri Maillot Park, but I can see that the equipment, the recreational equipment, has been vandalized. It's too bad. I already filmed a video about this park last year. And this is the entrance. So now if you want to go to Blida and Adres, you take the left. You drive along that ravine road, Mohammed bin Qasmi road or street. But we are taking this road. And it incredibly took us 18 minutes or 19 minutes in order to go or drive to Hussein Dey from El Madania, then back to El Madania again. Quite amazing. There is a very old house here that's threatening to fall. It's here on the right. The authorities need to take it down before it causes a tragedy. And there is a primary school here, an elementary school. Okay guys, so we are back to El Madania. I hope that you liked this video. That was us driving from El Madania to Hussein Dey. I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications button in order to receive notifications about future videos like these. Drive safely. If you have any comments, don't forget to post me a comment. Visit Algiers, take care of yourselves, and goodbye.